Hello, I'm Ronny Angell, specializing in corrective exercise and nutrition, and race director for the Foot Levelers Blue Ridge Marathon. I'm here to talk to you a little bit more about your transverse abdominis, your TVA. That's the deep inner muscles that you don't see. That's the one that's actually your internal weight belt. Like you see weightlifters wearing a weight belt, don't do that. But anyway, we're trying to build that inner weight belt is what we're doing here with this. And very common, the plank. You'll see that. Very good. I'm going to show you some different type of progressions to be able to work that area as it is. But it's very important to make sure that your body is in proper alignment. That's the huge thing with any type of exercise that you're doing. You don't want to make sure that you're in postural alignment so that way you're training the body to work efficiently as it possibly can. Okay? So I have Julia here today to working with me. We're going to start out with the plank. We're going to start as a very low level plank and then work our way all the way up. I'm going to show a couple different variations. Okay, so first off, we're going to start off with a plank on your knees. Okay, so she's going to start off on her knees. So right there is going to be a plank. You can see, what we want to do, you don't necessarily need to have a dowel rod, but what we want to look at to see, we want this, now bring your head up a little bit. Let me bring this on up. So what we're going to do is, she wants to stay in contact. Everything needs to be in alignment. So where butt, upper, back, and head. Bring your head up just a little bit more, tuck your chin. Okay, there you go. See how our body's in nice alignment in this way right here? This is where she wants to be at in this progression of the plank. That is so important to be able to hold this. Okay, if for some reason you're starting to feel any type of uncomfortableness in the low back, first thing, think about holding your belly button in towards your spine. So right off the bat, she should be thinking about holding her belly button in towards the spine. That way, and that way it's stabilizing that whole internal unit that she's working at right there. So she's working there. All right, you can come on out. But the big thing is you want to make sure she has proper body alignment. Okay, so in that position right there. So that's a very beginning one that she can do by just being on her knees. If she can do that for a minute, 3 sets of a minute, or 3 sets of 1 minute, then we're ready to progress all the way up onto her toes. Okay, we've got a couple different ways here. We can start out the more horizontal you are, the more it's going to work you. Okay, so first off, what we're going to do is start off with the arms extended first, and she's on her toes. Okay, this is also going to work her upper body and also the chest and also the shoulder region also. Same thing here. See, she wants to come down a little bit, bringing her head up. Big thing, a lot of times people want to drop their head, or stick the butt up. We want to make sure that she's nice and flat, 3 points of contact. Like this. So butt, shoulders, head. Bring your head up a little bit more. Tuck your chin. There you go. Good. So she's very nice and aligned right here. Belly button is tucked in towards her spine. She's holding that really tight. And that's the way she's going to be there in that position right there. Okay? Bring your hips down just a hair. There you go. Head up. Tuck your chin. Perfect. A lot to think about, but it's really important to make sure you're properly aligned. Relax and come down. All right. So there you go. The next one, she would go down to her elbows. That's going to be able to work her a little bit more. Okay, so you drop to the elbows. Same thing. You want to keep that body in alignment. You want to make sure your butt, the shoulders, and also your head is all in proper alignment all the way through that exercise right here. Some people, maybe their knees are too tender or something like that. They're not really able to be on their knees. So now she can actually start out and do it on a bench, more of an elevated surface. So let's start out with, you can start out with your arms up first, extended, and feet are out. Okay, so now drop your hips there, bring your head up a little bit, tuck your chin. There you go, core tight, belly button in towards your spine. Okay, so you can see right there, so she's nice in alignment through this area right here. And she's just holding that belly button in towards your spine, keeping that whole area tight. There she's working those transverse abdominis, okay? Abdominals, working that area. So there, from there she can go down to her elbows. Okay, make sure she dropped down. So now she's, all right, drop your head down there a little bit. There you go. And head up, perfect. Bring that belly button in towards your spine. Cool. All right, so she's working that area there. So that could be a progression that she could do if she's not able to get on her knees. Like for some reason she has a problem, pain or anything like that, that's just not able to do that. So these are some modifications you can do if you're not able to actually get down on the knees. That's part. Get down on the knees. All right, relax and come on off there. All right, so there are some definitely progressions that you can do. Arms up, elbows down on the bench, and then from there, hopefully you can go down. Like I said, if you got the knee problems, you can still hopefully come down to here like this and then go into this position, or even down to here in this position, making sure the body is proper line. Okay? So those are some basic exercises. Same thing, build yourself up. So right now, coming from your knee position or coming from the bench position, you've already built up to 1 minute, 3 sets of 1 minute. Now try progressing all the way up 20 seconds in this position, or build up 30 seconds. Slowly work yourself up, work yourself on up. And then once you get on up to a minute, minute and a half, 2 minutes, then you can start to add some more dynamic type of stuff in there by bringing your legs out to the side, bringing your knees in, different things like that. But right now, you really want to be focused more on your training. But meanwhile, these exercises are going to do more than enough to be able to help strengthen the core up, to be able to stabilize the pelvis, so the cannons can drive you up the mountains of America's toughest road marathon. You know what I'm talking about? If you don't, when you get here, you're going to see it and love it. Yeah.